All right, welcome everybody to this special Daisy overview launch Zoom call. My name is Ankur Agarwal. I'll be your host. And man, what an exciting time. First of all, a very, very, very happy new year to all of you. I know 2020 was tough. It was a challenging year on so many aspects, but I'm pretty sure all of us, we are going to make 2021 the best year of our lives. I'm so pumped, excited, ready to crush it. Give it my all, give it my best, give it my 100% to Daisy. To change your life financially, you obviously need a vehicle. And when it comes to vehicle, I don't think so. After being 15 years in network marketing, going through all sorts of compensation plans, making millions and millions and millions of dollars, I've done well over multiple 8 figures in the industry. I can tell you, I have never seen anything like Daisy in my entire life. And it's not just me saying, I mean, you will meet leaders on this Zoom call. I talk to my buddies all around the world in the industry, and everybody agrees. We got close to like 2,000 top leaders. I'm talking about leaders who have made millions of dollars in network marketing, ready to get started with Daisy, probably on the launch day itself. And that's just leadership. I think when it comes to masses, there'll be like 100,000, 200,000 or more people joining in the first 48 hours, first 72 hours itself. So crazy, exciting time. But I'm not going to be the one who is going to do the bulk of the talking. In fact, I will let Mr. Jeremy Roma, who is an industry legend, been in the industry forever, made millions of dollars, multiple 8 figures. He's one of the co-creators of the project. So I want to grill him, to ask him all sorts of right questions for all of you guys, get all the right information, and talk about the vision of Daisy. Jeremy, buddy, how are you doing?
Can you hear me? What's up, my man? Can you hear me okay?
Yes, man, loud and clear. What's up? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too, bro.
What's going on? What part of the world you are in right now?
Going to be amazing. I'm home. I'm in California right now, Southern California. So we just got back in town a couple of days ago. My kids are here. My son, my daughter flew in from college, from university, and they're with us right now through the new year. So we're having a great time. But man, just so excited to be working with you, your team of leaders. You know, we always talked about this day coming. You know, that you and I could really team up. And I know we always told each other, when we find something big or create something big, man, I've got a top spot for you. And I gave you that phone call about Daisy, and I got to be honest, I was hesitant, Ankur, because you're a legend, in the industry. What you've done in this industry is just huge, and I know that you're involved with many projects, but the buzz started to get out about Daisy, and I told my partners, I said, look, that if there's one person that I want to have one of the frontline positions to my build here, it's my buddy Ankur and his team of leaders, because these guys broke records in the industry and other ventures that they've done. And I believe that they're going to go crazy over this. So I'll never forget that first conversation we had. You had already heard the buzz about Daisy. The buzz was out, and I was trying to keep this thing a secret. We weren't ready to tell anybody yet. And the word got out, man. And I'm just so thankful that you caught the vision, because a leader of your caliber and the team of leaders that you're working with, I've never had the opportunity to what you guys have done in the affiliate space, Ankur. I got to be honest, it just blows my mind. I come from a traditional network marketing background, right? You and I've talked about this a lot. I come from that traditional, more old school network marketing. And you guys came into the industry with your online marketing strategies and the affiliate strategies you had, and just broke every record. I mean, honestly, we sat back and said, these guys have done in 6 months what takes us as traditional networkers 5 to 10 years to accomplish. You guys will come in 6 months, reach the world with your leadership and your social media influence and all of the strategies you guys have. So my hat's off to you, bro. You're an incredible leader, and I'm just honored that we get to work together on this project.
Man, yeah. I still remember the days. It's like I think it was a friend from, I don't know who pitched me the first time. I don't even remember, but it was like, Daisy, I don't know, what is it? Then 20 more guys pitched me, and I was like, like they told me Jeremy is behind this, and I was like, really? 20 people are pitching me, and Jeremy, my such a good friend, he has not even pitched me. I was like, what's going on? But that very day itself, call it a karmic connection. You send me a text. Yep. Like I literally, before you send me that text, literally 2 hours back, I watched that YouTube video where you give the whole comp plan of Daisy. And I was like, damn, this thing looks hot. I should probably give you a call. And, within 2 hours, your text was already there on my WhatsApp. So
it's crazy, bro. I literally told up to this day, now including you, I've told 5 people personally about Daisy. And I have 2 other partners, my 2 partners and myself. I told 5 people, and this thing has just gone viral. I mean, it's just crazy, Ankur. And I don't know. I think maybe it's because we're bringing some solutions to this space, and I think maybe because the level of transparency and realness of this project, I think, has grabbed people's attention. I think probably the biggest thing, I know you agree with this. I've heard you say this. Is we're bringing multiple models together, but it's a model where everyone wins. So even if a person never participates or earns any money in the referral plan, let's say that they never refer a single person, and let's say that they never have any spillover, so they never earn a single dollar in the referral plan, they still win financially. And I think this is a big element to the model that is very unique in the marketplace, because there's other models out there where if you didn't have spillover, or if you didn't have referrals and you didn't earn in the bonus plan, you didn't earn money, you didn't make money, you didn't win. And we've solved that problem where everybody wins passively from this crowdfunding model. And then of course the referral plan, if somebody wants to participate in that side of the model, it's huge as well. So I think it's a beautiful scenario because it protects everyone. There's no casualties. And then leaders can go out and really, really do some big things with that.
Absolutely, man. I mean, that was the first thing when I looked at the Daisy thing, was like, wow, it's literally merging. It's taking the good points of all the different business models out there, especially in crypto smart contract space. And it's like merging in one. Last year, 2020, I'll say, Forsage dominated the industry, the space. Me and my buddy Vitali, who is also a co-host on this call and will be joining us shortly, I'll be bringing him on. Like we collectively probably, we were the top earners. We made like millions of dollars in a very short span of time. And it was a great business model. It is still a great business model, still around. Millions of people joined. I think almost $500 million was exchanged. The only challenge was because there was no passive income component, and it was all about recruiting. For an average Joe to make money who has never recruited somebody in his entire life, it was a little challenging. And then you had other kind of business models, without taking the names, where there was passive income, but it was pure Ponzi.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's a community fund. Money of new members is coming in and is being paid out to old members, and everything is good and fine. I'm from the industry, so I love all my friends. And, but then since we know there's no real income generation, but there's a promise, one day it's going to collapse. And that's what typically happens to all the smart contracts in the passive income space, because there's no real generation.
That's exactly right.
Now with Daisy, what I see is you've combined the power of the spillover matrix effect with passive income generated by Endotech, who are like the biggest players in the trading space. Man, I think it's a winning combination. I don't see any competition, like zero competition in 2021.
Yeah.
Which cannot be copied, it cannot be duplicated, and it's just going to be crazy. So let's talk a little bit more about the whole Daisy story. Like, how did it actually start? Like, how did the whole idea came in your mind, and how did the whole Endotech thing happen? Like, how did it started?
Yeah, absolutely. So, gosh, it started 2 years ago, a year and a half to 2 years ago. My partner and very good friend of mine, Edward, and he's my business partner. He reached out to me a couple of years ago, and he said, look, I'm flying out to Israel. He said, I found a company. I've been testing their AI trading technology. And he said, it's unbelievable results. And I want to meet these guys, and I want to verify that it's real. And he flew out to Israel, and he met with Dr. Anna and Dimitri and the team there. And he came back, and this is somebody who has been in a professional trader for 20 to 30 years, an entrepreneur that's, made well over $100 million in his business career, investing and building businesses. Someone I respect, very good friend. And he came back and said, we found it. This is the most real thing I've ever seen. I come from a technology background as well. I love the AI space. I love blockchain technology. I've been involved in many different technology projects. And I personally have never seen a true AI system. I know there's hundreds of them that call themselves AI trading systems, AI bots, but they're not. Those are nothing more than bots that execute trades on behalf of traders, right? So you still have real people making the decision, and then the bots just execute what they tell it to do. But real AI that makes the decisions for trading, this is a very unique thing. And so when he shared this with me, we knew that we had to figure out a way. So initially, we brought some hedge funds to Endotech, some private institutional hedge funds. We have friends that were pretty big investors who put some money there with Endotech. And we shared Endotech with a couple of network marketing companies that were old school models, right? These were companies that have the traditional model of you pay a monthly auto ship, you buy an upfront starter pack, and then you can use these different products. And they were basically reselling some of the bots, the AI strategies with the old MLM model. And I was not a fan of that. I knew that was not going to be the best way to take something as beautiful as Endotech and bring it to the masses. You can't take something this powerful and try to do it in an old model. It would be like, I don't know, what's a good example? It would be like Blockbuster Video. If you guys remember Blockbuster Video, when we used to rent DVDs, it would be like having to go, it would be like Netflix hits the scene, but you have to go to Blockbuster store in order to download a movie on your TV, right? Or your phone. So it's like, it was this weird kind. Here you have this new school model trying to fit in the old school model. And we knew it wasn't going to work. And so back in April, I started to really think, what can we do? How can we take Endotech to the market in a disruptive way? And here's the full story behind the story. And I shared this with all of the leaders I talked to, but it was actually what you guys did at Forsage, what you and Vitaly and Simon, what you guys did at Forsage captured my attention. Because I've never seen a company grow that fast. I've never seen, I think the number was in the company 900,000+ people.
Yeah, I remember us having that conversation. I was trying to get you in Forza. I think you were almost there to join, but then something changed in your mind last minute. Something like that.
It was phenomenal, Ankur, because I mean, you guys personally had over 500,000 members in your collective group in like 6 months. And I mean, as a networker, these numbers blew my mind. You know, when I saw the millions and millions of dollars that you and Vitaly and other friends of mine were making in such a short period of time, it blew my mind. The reason that for me, and this is just a personal decision, the reason I never got involved with Forsage I've never done any type of network marketing related to cryptocurrency. I've never been involved. We almost launched one in 2018. You and I were talking about that. That never happened. Mm-hmm. I've never done it. For me, the reason I didn't was exactly what you said earlier. It was transparently a recruiter's model. And if a person couldn't bring in new people, they weren't going to make money. And for me, that wasn't enough. That for my network, it wasn't enough to just have a model where you get paid to recruit people. I needed some component of passive income where everybody was going to win. But I saw what happened in Forsage and it sold me. It sold me on the power of smart contracts in the marketplace. I knew in that moment, when I saw what happened with Forsage, that smart contracts were the future of this industry. Absolutely. And I knew back early in 2020, I said, if somebody can figure out how to take the power of smart contracts and combine it with a real passive income platform, then we can knock this thing out of the ballpark. So right around that time, I think it was April or May, I get a call from Dr. Anna Becker. And Dr. Anna is telling me about an AI project that they're working on called Daisy. And she said, we've been working for years on this new prototype, and we're looking to raise $10 million in investment capital and build our trading fund to $500 million in revenue. And she was reaching out to see if I wanted to be a private investor and actually partner with the company. Well, in my mind, I had already been putting this model together with smart contract. And when she shared that with me, the light bulb went off. I said, what if we crowdfunded this project? So I called her back. I said, look, would you be willing to consider this? Would you be willing to put equity on the table for the members? Would you be willing to do profit sharing? And she said, yes, yes, yes. And that's where the model began. So it was this idea that, hey, smart contract, you guys prove to the world that the market wants this level of transparency and this level of automation. But I also saw the ceiling, and I said, if somebody can remove that ceiling and bring passive income into smart contract, and I knew Endotech was the right partner to do that with. So it was a combination of those two things, Forsage, and then my history with Endotech from a traditional investor space.
Wow. Yeah. That's great. And I was surprised, I was talking to first, literally when I heard about Endotech, I was like, I don't know, man, maybe it's one of those, who knows what Endotech is, it's stuff like that. But then I started Googling it. I did 2 days of research on Endotech, checked their entire digital footprints of what exactly is on Google for Endotech. And I was surprised, there was zero negativity. And then I was talking to my buddies in this space, and I realized within my known circle, about 10 network marketing companies were using Endotech to trade. So that was the seller for me. That was the point I got sold, that, man, there are owners of other network marketing companies who are using Endotech to trade their funds. And here we are getting a chance to work directly with Endotech and you guys, and that too in a smart contract model. So that was it was just a no-brainer after that.
Yeah, it's incredible. And the equity crowdfunding world has really made some big moves as well. Equity crowdfunding is the #1 growing segment of the crowdfunding market. And the crowdfunding market, obviously, we know is enormous. And projects like Kickstarter and other companies that have just done billions and billions and billions of dollars in capital for startups. But the equity crowdfunding model is the fastest growing division of crowdfunding, where companies are allowed to offer equity in the form of profit sharing, revenue sharing, in the form of stock equity, and they're able to pass on this equity to individuals like you and I. So bringing all those worlds together is pretty cool.
Can you touch a little bit more on the equity? So what I understand is when we buy a package in Daisy starting 4th of Jan, all the different packages, every purchase gets me 1 share or something like that, right? Every $100 is 1 share?
Yeah, it's not 1 share of stock. It could be much more than that, but it's 1 share of the 5% pool. So there's 5% of Endotech. When the company goes public, they'll go public with an X amount of shares, right? And no, we don't know what that is yet. It's too far in the future. The advisors will tell them what the best is. But I don't know. Let's say it's 1 billion shares or 100 million shares or whatever it is. They're going to take 5% of the total shares, and that's going to be given out and divided to every contributor in the crowdfund. So every $100 of contribution equals 1 share in that 5% pool.
Got you. So people who are buying, let's say, multiple positions in the matrix, right? Same position, but then different spots, 100, 200. So guys, by the way, there will be 10 different packages in your one account, $100, $200, 400, 800, 1600, 32. You just keep doubling up till about 50,000. All in is about $100,000 or something like that. So basically, someone comes in with $1,000, so that represents 10 shares, correct? In that 5% pool.
You got it. That's exactly right.
So obviously, the more packages I have, the more equity I have, and in the long term, if Endotech goes public, that's massive. Yeah,
that's massive. Yeah,
that's one way.
And we really believe that public play for Endotech is going to be big. My partners and I, Endotech, we have a lot of experience. We've taken companies public. We know how to do it the right way. So Daisy is going to really create a story, a big story in the public eye, and the AI behind Daisy. And we're going to really use that as momentum going into the market and to take the company public. So we really believe it's got a good chance of being a unicorn technology story. And it could be one of those stories where, stock value just really does explode once we hit the open market. And when you consider the fact that we're going to have a distribution network who's behind the project of millions of people around the world, by the time this thing goes public, that's going to bring just even more force to that as well.
Wow, guys, we are so blessed to be a part of, the whole Daisy phenomena. Like literally on day one, can you imagine in network marketing, it's literally about right time, right place, right opportunity. You got the right opportunity and you get day one timing, like day one timing. The company has not yet launched itself. Oh my God, I'm just going crazy with the possibilities, man, of what's going to happen in 2021. Endotech, let's come back to it. So, one of the most common questions which I get in emails and in our chat groups and stuff like that, Ankur, what kind of passive income can I expect? Is there a number, anything like that? And what has been Endotech's past performance? What's going to be the future, stuff like that? So what's your answer to that? That's like one of the biggest questions.
Yeah, well, so I think it's very important that, that we always, as much as, we love to get excited about the past and the possibilities, that's great. But we also want to be very realistic and very honest with people. And that is the fact that you can never guarantee a result. And I say this all the time. I know from a marketing perspective, people love a guarantee, right? These deals that say we get 1% a day or whatever. None of those deals last. None of them last. The reason is because, listen, guys, it's the market. It's trading and it's the market. And you can never guarantee a percentage. You just can't. And that's just not realistic. What you can do is you can look at past performance. You can look at history. You can look at the market and what you believe about the market. So I personally believe that 2021 is going to be the biggest year. It's already proven, here it is, January 1st.
Bitcoin, $31,000.
$32,000, right? Like,
crazy.
I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy, right? I mean, we're watching it happen right now in front of our eyes. I mean, everyone said that we would close out all of us enthusiasts of digital currency believe that we would close out 2020 with a $30,000 all-time high.
And that's what happened.
And it's what happened. And it didn't stop. Now we're going 31, we're going 32. I mean, so the future for digital currency, I personally believe, is very, very big. One of the things that I love about Endotech strategies is they have a proven track record in all market conditions. So their strategies, for example, the alpha strategy, it doesn't just make money when the markets are going up. It also makes money when the markets are going down. And so if you understand, margin trading and trading short and trading long in the market, you can place trades when the markets are going up. And then you can also place trades when the markets are going down. And so this is the other beautiful element of Endotech. In years like 2018, when markets were going down, they were having record performance, right? Because their AI is able to perform when the markets go up and when the markets go down. And if you look at the history of the company, they've never had a losing year. They've never had a losing year. They've always produced profits. Their more aggressive strategies, higher risk, higher return strategies have done up to 800% a year in returns. They have newer strategies that actually haven't even ran for a full year. They've been running since September that are already producing 400 to 500% returns in the last 3 to 4 months. And I'm giving you the extremes. I'm giving you, in these two examples, I'm giving you the highest performing strategies. They also have very low risk, but much lower return strategies that produce 100% a year returns, right? And this is the balance to the story. The balance to the story is, you never want to be in a situation where it's all high risk and high return. You want to be in a situation where you have this really good balance, right? This really good portfolio of, hey, here's some high risk, high return. Yeah. That can be exponential. Here's some low risk, lower return that's very dependable. And Endotech has just a great variety of that in their approach to trading and in their strategies. And so their AI manages all of that. It handles all of that. But I don't ever give a person an expectation and say, hey, you can count on this. Here's the number, because that number doesn't exist. You can't say what that number is. But if you look historically, yeah, it's hundreds of % a year return on the low ends. And this is without Daisy AI. With Daisy and the development of Daisy, the current performance of Endotech is only going to increase. It's only going to go up compared to the past, is the expectation. But again, we have to qualify all of that and say the trading is the profits are 100% contingent upon profitable trading, upon the performance. And that performance is not a guarantee, right? Here's the thing that I love about our model: 100% transparency. And what that means, and this might be
the transparency part, like what kind of transparency will be there on the blockchain? Like what will users be able to see and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, and this might be new for some people. And I want to set a great expectation here, because we're not just going to show people positive trades and positive gains. We're going to show the whole story along the way. Wow. So if there's a trade that's a losing trade, you're going to see that. And I don't want anyone to ever panic. If you see your trade account go up and then it goes down a little bit and then it goes up a little bit, then it goes down, don't panic, because most marketing companies or opportunities only show you this part of the story they want to show you. So you only see this. That's all you see, right? You only see profits, but it's not a true story. It's only what they're showing you. The true story is there's wins and there's losses, right? I think we're going to be the first company in this type of a model that says we're going to show the whole story with full transparency. And that means you're going to see the good days, the bad days, the good weeks, the good months, the bad weeks, the bad months. And here's what I can tell you: if you just enjoy the ride, the long-term performance of Endotech is up, 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 up. And this is huge. So the transparency is going to come in multiple directions. Number one is in your back office. You're going to see all of the real-time story. You're going to see the current trades, the past trades. You're going to see the total fund, and then your contribution to that fund and what that balance looks like. You're going to see the real-time balances, the real-time trade. So you'll see every time we enter and exit a trade, you'll see that. It'll reflect, right? And so you'll see the losses and the wins in your back office. Now, many companies show you a back office, but what they show you is not real.
Yeah.
Right. It's not real. It's their own story, their own version of the story. Right. Yep. And so here's the thing: is you can't trust the back office report alone. You can't, because you can program the back office to say anything you want it to say. Right. You can show any good story you want. So what we've done, and this is really, really big news, we're not going to say the name yet. We're going to announce that in a couple of weeks. We just don't want anybody to get involved or anything to end up stopping what the agreements that have been signed. But one of the top accounting firms in the world, and it's a household name. When we tell you guys who it is, when we announce this, you're going to be like, wow, this is a company that deals with hundreds of billions of dollars of accounting for big.
Can you announce it today?
What's that?
Can you announce it today?
No, I can't. We're not going to. I promised that I wouldn't. We're actually still under an NDA, and we're getting all of the infrastructure set up for this. There's a huge process to go through to get this done, but we've been approved as a client, and it's official. So we're moving forward there. I just don't want anything to mess it up. This is a company that they're really pioneering the crypto space. They've been in financial accounting for decades. And now they're moving, and they're willing to take on digital currency clients, which a lot of the big accounting firms are not willing to touch digital currency. This particular firm has a whole division that they're starting in their company that's taking on digital currency clients, right? So what they're going to be doing is two things. One is they're going to be doing all of the accounting for Daisy Fund, third-party accounting. Number two is they're going to be doing a quarterly audit that's going to be published to the community publicly, that basically is designed to do one thing. It's designed to say what you see in your back office is 100% what is happening inside of this total trading fund. So you will have this third-party validation. And then the third is the blockchain itself. The fact that all of the trading is taking place with wallet addresses that you'll be able to see the actual balances. You'll be able to see, okay, this is real numbers. This is actually what's in trading and what exists in these wallets. You'll be able to see all of that. This is big as well. So we're going to, on the Endotech side, there's going to be just enormous transparency, real-time transparency in your back office, third party, top of the top tier, 5-star accounting firm that's handling all of the accounting with a quarterly audit that will verify all of the information. And of course, the blockchain itself provides, just huge transparency.
Got you. So we got the transparency and we got audit reports from a reputed company that this transparency is real. So that's awesome. One more question here, a very common question. Till how long people can expect passive income? Like, till how long will their funds be traded? Is there any timeline to it? Also, like, at what point in time, like, let's say Endotech is tomorrow sitting on $1 billion, right? Now that's a lot of money to trade in crypto market, though the market is increasing. With the kind of leadership we are attracting, I won't be surprised if in 12 months, Daisy is sitting on $10 billion. So is there any upper limit, any upper goal? Like, what's the end goal?
Well, it's one of the reasons why you'll see on our roadmap in the presentation that we're moving into the Forex space as well, because the crypto space does have a capacity to it. I agree with you that capacity is increasing. I believe that we'll go from a $300 billion market, maybe wherever we are today. I got to look at the numbers now that Bitcoin's 32,000.
It's almost 800,000. Sorry, $800 billion now.
800 billion. That's incredible. Yeah. Right. So we're going to cross over that $1 trillion mark at any moment, and it's going to, I believe, go from there. So when we started this project, the market cap was under 300 million. The market cap was 250 to 280 when we started Daisy. Just think about that. We've already gone from 250 to 800 million, right? So there's a huge, and at 250 million, we knew that market cap, we knew that we could handle 250 billion. We could handle easily 500 million to $1 billion in trading. So honestly, even just with what's happened now, we can move to $1 billion to $2 billion in trading because liquidity is there. That being said, moving into the Forex market is a big play for us because we just completely rip the ceiling off. At that point, there is no limit to what we can do. Dr. Anna's background is actually in the Forex space. So before coming into cryptocurrency for 20 years, she built master trading systems, AI systems in the Forex market. So part of our phase 2 is to expand into these other markets as well. We're also looking at some very aggressive DeFi projects to bring into the ecosystem also, some additional layers of passive income through decentralized finance where we will become the liquidity providers for the open markets as well. So we've got some big plans to avoid ever hitting a ceiling.
So basically for an end user, average person who is on the call, the message is that the funds are there with Daisy and they will keep on getting traded. They will keep on making passive profits based on the actual performance. However, there's no like a fixed timeline. It could be next 5 years also, right? Like there's no limit. There's no upper limit on the passive profits.
There's no upper limit. There's no cap on that because it's real. It's real. It's real generation, right? And even after Daisy AI is built, that and completed, you can continue to say, hey, I want to keep using this. I want to keep my money in play. So it's really up to the individual how long. I'm a big believer, Ankur, in compounding. And so I think that the individuals that just make a long-term decision with this and say, hey, I'm gonna let my contribution continue to grow. Those are individuals that I think are going to be very, very happy about that decision.
Awesome, man. Good stuff. Guys, just remember there will be 10 packages. Your first 7 packages, 50% of the funds goes to trading with Endotech and 50% goes in the comp plan. And the last 3 packages, which is 12,800, 25, and 50K, 70% of the fund goes into trading and 30% goes into the comp plan. Jeremy, I think let's shift to focus a little bit towards the comp plan because At the end of the day, it's 2021. Everybody, it's the start of the year. There are only two things which people want the most. Everybody wants to lose weight and everybody wants more money. So let's talk about money, man. Let's focus on the money. I think it will be good if you can open up a couple of slides, and we can probably, talk through some numbers and stuff like that, if that's okay with you.
Absolutely. And just a heads up, I've got 20 minutes
Right. Okay.
left. I do have another Zoom to jump on at the top of the hour. So let's do that. I just want to make sure you were aware of that.
Yep.
All right. Pull this up here.
You can probably focus on the matrix slide, like income potential, each matrix.
Okay, perfect.
And the latest enhancement, which everybody's talking about it. So
good. Yeah. And we've got some details to add to that too. So I'll share some stuff with you guys here today. So let's see here. All right. So the matrix is really the driver behind the referral plan, because this is where the forced spillover takes place. It's a 3x10 matrix, which means that everyone has 3 available contributor positions on their first generation, and 9 on the second, 27 on the third, and so on. Everyone has 3. So this creates a massive spillover scenario for people. One of the things that we wanted to do was we wanted to make sure that the member who maybe was not referring other members yet, or maybe just had a slow start, we wanted to make sure that member got a taste. Hang on here, we got somebody just goofing around with the
disable annotations. You'll see on the top. Guys, can we stop scribbling on the screen?
All right, I turned it off there. I'm going to reshare. There we go.
All right.
So the first 2 generations of the matrix, there's no requirements. So if you have spillover on generation 1, let's say you had 3 people on Gen 1 and 9 people on Gen 2, there's no requirement. So even if a person never referred a single person, they can earn the matrix bonus on generation 1 and generation 2. And what's cool about that is it actually comes out to, if you have your first and second generation filled, 3 people on 1 and 9 people on generation 2, it actually comes out to 48% of your contribution that you make back. So it's pretty cool, because you got 50% that's gone towards Endotech and is being used in live trading. And if you just have spillover, or you fill up those 2 levels without any of the other bonuses, just the matrix, you make another 48% back, right? So it's a pretty cool opportunity there. We just wanted to really create a path for people to have that passive income and be able to experience that on generation 1 and 2. So no referral requirements to get paid on generation 1 and to get paid on generation 2. To unlock generation 3 of the matrix, this is where the requirements begin. You have to refer 3 people personally, and those 3 people have to have funded or contributed a total of $1,000. To unlock generation 4, you would have had to refer 6 people, and those 6 people would have had to have a total contribution of $2,000. And you can see the pattern just continues: 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 1,000, 2,000, 4,000. The sweet spot then, of course, is unlocking generation 10, 24 personal referrals with a combined total, all of your personal referrals combined, their contribution total exceeds 128,000 for in total contribution. And then you unlock generation 10. And so one of the things that's important to understand about the matrix is that your package, or your I don't like to call them packs, it sounds too old school, but your contribution levels or your contribution tiers determine or unlock additional matrix. So for example, every single person is going to join with a $100 contribution. Everyone who joins around the world will join at tier 1 for $100. Now, if they want to upgrade to tier 2, then they can do that for an additional $200. They can do that. If they want to upgrade to tier 3 for $400 more, they can do that. But it's a progressive tier to tier, right? So you go 100, 200, 400. Every time you go to the next tier, you unlock a brand new matrix. So matrix 1 is going to be filled with $100 members only. Matrix 1 will be filled with $100 members. When somebody upgrades to tier level 2, they now are placed in matrix 1 with the $100 pack and matrix 2 with the $200 pack. And matrix 2 only has $200 packages in it. So if you're a $100 member, anyone in your $100 matrix that upgrades to tier 2 is going to move or progress into that second matrix, and they're going to compress above you. You're not in that second matrix yet because you've only purchased tier 1. So one of the biggest benefits of unlocking as many tiers as you can is that you're also unlocking those additional matrix bonuses. And when people in your first $100 matrix are upgrading, they're going to automatically compress to you, and you have the opportunity then to get paid on $100 packs, $200 packs, $400 packs, and you continue to unlock all of those matrix. So Ankur, do you want to jump in and say anything on that? I want to make sure I'm explaining it clearly to everybody.
So let's take a couple of things, right? So let's say on 4th, right? This is a very important point I want to focus on because there are 430 people live right now, and a lot of them are leaders. And I see like about 10,000 people joining on the first day just within my team. Yeah. So somebody comes in with $100. Let's just say he only has $100, and so he comes in and he's not able to refer, but he manages to lock in his spot early. Now he can start experiencing spillovers, and for the first 48 hours, there are no sponsoring conditions. Correct?
That's correct.
So which means he can get paid. Let's say in the first day, 10,000 people come below him in this form of spillover. Obviously, nothing is guaranteed. It all depends on his luck and the time at which he joins. But if 10,000 people come below his matrix, he can actually get paid that 3 and 4% from all those 10,000 people.
That's right. Yeah. For the first 48 hours that every person joins, we remove all of the referral requirements for 48 hours because we want to give people time to get their people in. So that's huge.
Man, that's crazy. We have seen spillovers in Forsage where there were only 2 levels and people making 6 figures just from spillovers on 2 levels. Here you're talking about 10 levels.
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. And to your point, that's one of the reasons why upgrading to the higher tiers can be so beneficial because, even in the first 48 hours, you can have so much spillover and compression with those tiers, and you're earning on that. But you're earning based upon your contribution tier. So if you're only a $100 contributor, you're only going to get paid in your matrix on $100 packages. That's it. Yeah. So by upgrading to those additional tiers, you now unlock the ability to get paid on all of those higher contribution tiers.
That's crazy, guys. So the bottom line is, the message is, you got 48 hours to prepare, man. Go get in, get all in. I always say, and make money. Let's move further, Jeremy. And awesome. The site says 198 million. Man, if you make 5% of that, that's like 10 million. Not bad.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, absolutely. You do get a 5% referral bonus. Let me just hit this real quick. 5%. So it does not matter what tier you're at. If you're a $100 member and you refer someone who goes all the way through tier 10 at $100,000, you're going to get paid 5% referral bonus, no matter what tier you're at. And then I love this check match bonus. This is awesome. So anybody who you personally refer, whatever they earn in the matrix, you can earn up to a 10% check match, right? So if you refer someone who goes out and really starts to build this big, you can make 10% of their earnings in this check match. Now, there's a couple of requirements here. Depending on what generations you have qualified for, determines what generations you're going to get paid on from your referral. So for example, if you've unlocked 5 generations of the matrix, which that means that you've referred 9 people with a total of $4,000 that they've contributed, then you're going to get paid on the matrix earnings of your referrals. You're going to get paid a match on what they earn in their first 5 generations, because you qualified for 5 generations. You also qualify for check match on their 5 generations of earnings. Also, the same thing with the tiers. If you're a $100 tier member, you're only going to check match the $100 earnings from your personal referrals. If they're earning in the $200 matrix, you're not going to check match that if you're a $100 member. So it's definitely, again, another big advantage to move through the tiers and continue to qualify. This Pacesetter bonus is,
and that's because this is the new update.
This is the new update, and you're the first to see this. And this is I haven't shown this to anybody yet. This has always been the most exciting part of the referral plan for a lot of people. And we just made it a lot better. So let me explain the power of this, and then I'm going to show you what we've done to the Pacesetter bonus. So first of all, let's just talk about the generations 1 through 9 real quick. Let's just cover that, and then I'm going to get into the Pacesetter Gold, which is where the action is at. If you unlock any of your generations 3 through 9 in your first 30 days, you're going to get the next generation as a bonus. So let's say somebody comes in and they unlock generation 3. They have 3 referrals. Those 3 referrals have a total of $1,000 in contribution. Boom, they qualify for generation 3. Generation 3 is permanently unlocked. If you do that in your first 30 days, you're going to also unlock generation 4 as a lifetime bonus. So you unlock generation 9, you're going to get generation 10 as a lifetime bonus. So the first 30 days, you're going to get a extra generation of whatever you earn. But if you unlock all 10 generations in your first 30 days, and I'm just telling you, this should be the goal of every single person getting involved with Daisy. If you want to really explode your business, here's the name of the game. Unlock generation 10 in your first 30 days. Reach the Pacesetter Gold qualification. How do you do that? You refer 24 people personally, and those 24 people combined have a total contribution of $128,000 or more. When you do this, we're going to take 1.8%. It was 1.1%. It's now 1.8% of all of the global crowdfunding. 1.8% of all of the global crowdfunding. That means every time someone anywhere in the world, whether they're in your matrix or not, whether they're in your team or not, anywhere in the world, joins Daisy with their initial contribution or upgrades to any of the additional tiers, anytime a contribution is made anywhere in the world, instantly 1.8% of every contribution is going to pay out. It's going to be divided out to every single person who qualified for Pacesetter. That means, for example, if today 100,000 contributions are made, which is a very realistic number, you're going to get 100,000 direct deposits today right into your Tron wallet instantly.
Money coming in every second, I guess.
Every second. Ankur, this is going to be extra. There's going to be people, all you're going to have to do is open up your Tron wallet and show someone, ching, 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 and your Tron wallet is just going to be spinning like an ATM machine.
Holy crap. Wow. So you just
crazy.
Made best better. Like I didn't think so. That, I mean, this comp plan, like from the first day I saw, I was in love with it. You just took it to a whole another level.
Now let's keep going. We also, we were making some changes this week. We had to make some adjustments to one of the infinity bonuses. And some of the leaders we were talking, this happened last night, and we made the decision, let's take 1.25% of all of the trading profits. So not only are we taking 1.8% instantly when someone contributes, but we're also going to take 1.25% of all of the global trading profits in the Daisy Fund.
Wow.
And we're going to divide that out amongst all of the pace setters as well. So you have front end, instant, back end, residual, and we're taking 5% of equity, stock, and Endotech. An additional 5%. 5% goes to the contributors, but we're taking an additional 5% of stock and Endotech and reserving that only for the pace setters. So now the pace setters have a chance to really grab a piece of higher equity in the company.
That's crazy, man. Wow.
So this is massive. So it gets even better because pace setters is where we want to put all of the fire.
Why?
So what we've also done is we've added a pace setter leadership bonus. When you help 3 of your personal enrolled members, 3 of your members become pace setters, 3 of your personal referrals become pace setters, we're going to take another 1.8% of all of the global revenue every single time anyone in the world contributes, and another 1.25% of the trading profits. And we're going to divide that out to all of the pace setter leadership bonuses. Now check this out, Ankur. I haven't been able to update this slide, but we're not only going to do this when 3 of your members become pace setters, but for every 3 members, for every 3 personal referrals who reach pace setter, you earn another share in this bonus pool. So leaders can go out and continue to earn 1 share, 2 share, 3 shares, 4 shares, 10 shares in this leadership pool by helping additional personal referrals achieve the pace setter bonus.
So you mean if I sponsor 1,000 people, which I know I will, and out of those 1,000, I help, let's say 300 people become pace setters, so I get 300 shares?
You get 100 shares. Yep. So you get 1 for every 3.
Right. Wow. That's crazy. Okay. So basically it's a massive incentive for recruiters.
Yes. And leaders to go out and work with your people to say, hey, I want to help you reach pace setter in your first 30 days. And now there's a win-win incentive, right? The individual who's reaching pace setter has a huge incentive, but the sponsor has a huge incentive to help their people. And this is actually going to be a massive pool because there's going to be a lot less participation in this pool because you have to help other people. You have to duplicate. So this is really a leadership pool. We're going to take 1.8% of every single contribution, just like the pace setter bonus, and we're going to put it into this pool. It's a completely separate pool from the pace setter pool.
Love it, man. This is a massive update. Definitely better than the whole infinity thing. Jeremy, very important question because I'm getting hit by this question all the time on my phone. What's happening on 4th, man? So like what time are we launching? Like what's the strategy for 4th of Jan?
Absolutely. So the plan is same as the webinar on the 21st. The plan is 1 p.m. UTC time on the 4th.
GMT.
I believe so. Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
1 p.m. UTC time. So everyone can base it off of that. What we're going to do at 1 p.m. is everyone will be able to go to daisycrowd.com and we're going to release exactly at that time. We're going to release the official video for Daisy. It's a beautiful professional video that tells the whole story of Daisy. It's going to be launched in 13 languages. You'll be able to watch that presentation in your language. At the end of that video, we're going to have a countdown timer and we're going to announce the official website for Daisy. And at that moment, all of the links will go live. And that'll happen through the leaders, right? So there's a team of leaders. Ankur, you're one of them that will have access to the first links. And then those links will go out to the leaders and through the leaders and through the leaders, and everything will be live at that point.
So basically, which is great. People cannot just sign directly from the website. They will all have to wait for the links from their upline leadership group. So like you are giving me links, I'm able to give links to my leaders, and my leaders are able to give links to their leaders, correct?
That's exactly right.
Awesome. That's the way to do it, man. Exciting. One question just came in. I think pretty important question. There is a way where people who are like big investors and stuff like that, they want Endotech to directly trade on their Binance account via API keys. I believe that is possible with all the package. Oh yeah, VIP customers.
Absolutely. Yeah. The VIP customer program is powerful. Once you move through all 10 tiers, we'll be launching this live in the next couple of weeks. Everything's already coded and programmed in. We're not going to make this available till after the launch, so we can work out any bugs that we might have. The VIP program allows you to actually set up your own direct trading account with Endotech, where you connect your, for example, Binance wallet to Endotech through API. There's a minimum of a $20,000 investment. There is a 5% setup fee. That's a promotion. Normally, it'll be 10%, but when we roll the VIP program out, it'll be a 5% setup fee. And 80% of the profits go back to you. So in the normal Daisy model, 70% of the profits go back to you. 15% goes out to residual. In the VIP, 80% goes to the contributor. 10% goes back into residual income. So there's still residual income attached to this as well. And the cool part about this is the funds do stay in your personal wallet. So you have control of those funds at all time.
Wow. So if I refer someone, let's say, puts in $1 million in his Binance account and they're trading, basically we are all making money out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. This goes out into the unilevel. So this is a 10 level unilevel payout, 1% on each level for the residual income.
You always used to, and with this we'll end the comp plan discussion, you always used to talk about the potential of the unilevel plan, like the passive side of the game. Can you cover quickly that?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me, boom.
I remember a figure you came like, something like that. That was crazy.
So unilevel simply means your personal enrollment tree, your personal enrollment line. So unilevel means that anyone who you personally refer is on your first level. So if you personally refer 100 people, you have 100 people on your first level. If those 100 people all refer 10 people, you would have 1,000 people on your second level, and so on. So the unilevel does not include spillover. This is your actual referral line. So the way this works on the trading bonus is anytime somebody withdraws their trading profits, or if somebody is compounding those profits, every 6 months, the system will automatically pay out this residual bonus. A total of 15% is going to pay out in referral income. 12.5% goes into this unilevel bonus here. 1.25% goes into Paysetter bonus, and 1.25% goes into the Paysetter leadership bonus. A total of 15% of all of the trading profits pay out in residual income. For those that you personally refer, you're going to get a 3.5% bonus on all of the trading profits. And then on levels 2 through 10, you can earn an additional 1% of all of the trading profits for the members that are on those levels. This is absolutely huge.
Passive, it keeps on coming. It's not like one time, and so you build a network once and you keep getting paid for life, basically.
You got it.
The residual income. Massive, man. Thanks a lot. I think we're up by the hour. You told me you have a couple of other Zoom calls to attend. Let me ask you the final question. And with this, I'll let you go, and I'll invite other leaders and we'll take it over. What's the vision, man? Where do you see what's happening in 2021? What kind of numbers do you think we'll do? And like any final statements you have? There are 400 plus people watching live, and it's a massive Zoom call. And what do you want to say to everyone?
Well, I love the international team that you have here. As you guys know, in phase one, we're not open here in the United States. We're really focusing on the global markets. And I love the international presence that you guys have here. I believe that in the first 30 days, we're going to break every record that this industry has ever seen. I have no doubt about that. I think in the first 24 hours, Ankur, we're going to see well over 100,000 members join. In the first 48 hours, I believe it's going to be hundreds of thousands. And in the first 30 days, I believe that we'll see 1 million people inside of the Daisy project in the first 30 days. I believe that as a project, we will create more millionaires than any other one project has ever created. I'm certain of that. We'll create more millionaires in 2021 in our first year than any company has ever created in their whole lifetime. Without any shadow of a doubt, we will have the highest income stories as well. But what I love about that part of the story is it's not going to be built on casualties. So we're going to have leaders that are making tens and tens and tens of millions of dollars, but it's not on casualties, right? Every person wins in this model. So it's really got a clean energy to it. It's a long-term model, right? So 2021 is the year where we disrupt. We prove the disruption of these technologies, smart contracts, the integration of smart contracts with real business models, with real passive income. And then from there, the sky is the limit. From there, we have the ability that, you know, the Daisy model is a crowdfunding model, and it's designed to crowdfund technology projects of the future, to continue to provide access to emerging technologies and to capitalize those emerging technology projects as a community, where the value of those technologies come back to the community in the form of passive income. And so this model really has no end to it. It's really a trend model. It's a model that can be in front of every emerging trend in the marketplace. There's no doubt in my mind that every big technology project is going to come chasing us down, begging us to be the community that gets behind their project, right? We're going to spend a lot of our time simply vetting the next big technology projects and teams because they're going to want access to what this community can do from the capital perspective, but also from the social impact of our networks and the awareness that we can bring, the brand awareness that we can bring to any project that's out there. So we're going to break records, man. We're going to make history together. That's what's going to happen.
And it starts right in 48 hours from now.
Crazy.
So 1 p.m. GMT time. Everybody get ready with your Tron wallets. So everybody's going to join using their Tron wallet, correct?
Correct.
Can you give me the two best wallets, one for Android and one for iPhone?
Yeah, I'll give you three. Clever, Klever. Some say Cleaver, I say Clever. Clever also is the creator of Tron Wallet. So you can also use Tron Wallet app, which is an independent app. So either one of those. And Tron Link. Tron Link is another good app. I think it's called Tron Link Pro on Android. It's another good app. You can also use Tron Link on your computer, on your Chrome browser. So you can add a Tron Link extension, and then you can actually access the platform through your Chrome browser as well. So either one of those, Clever app, Tron Wallet, or Tron Link.
And they all work on Android and iPhone both, correct?
Yes.
Awesome. And guys, minimum is $100, maximum is 100K. Up to you guys. Anything you want to say in terms of, why is it so important for them to try getting the maximum packs?
Yeah, it's everything we've said right now, and I mean up till now, it maximizes everything. It just maximizes everything. So it's really awesome. And don't do more than what's the right number for you. I don't ever want people to feel pressure because you can always reinvest, you can always earn and upgrade, but certainly do what you can do. By doing what you can do, you're going to set yourself up for the maximum wins there. So Ankur, I apologize. They're blowing me up right now, waiting for me on this next Zoom. I see that you've got Vitalik on here as well. Vitalik, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. And looking forward to working with you guys.
All right, Jeremy. Thanks a lot, buddy, for your time. And I need to have a private call with you probably in a few hours. Yeah, hit me up when you're free.
Perfect.
All right, man. Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys, hope you are getting, you're excited. But let me tell you, we're just getting started in the Zoom call. I know we are like 60 minutes by the hour, but I'm sure none of you wants to leave right now. I don't. I just want to talk and give you guys the entire game plan, the strategy on how to maximize this, how we're going to crush it. Let me bring the next special guest on this call. Very, very, excited to invite this buddy of mine. We have been friends forever, like 5-6 years. We have worked in multiple companies together. Like me, he has been in this industry for the long time, especially in the online marketing space, made millions of dollars. He was one of the top earners in Forsage. In fact, he was the guy who got me in Forsage. And together we ended up making millions of dollars. And now in Daisy, we are business partners. We are sharing a spot and we are building this together. And we're absolutely going to blow this away. Vitali, over to you. My buddy Vitali Dubinin, all the way from Israel. What's happening, bro?
Man, I'm so excited about the Daisy launch. I mean, it's been such a blessing to understand and realize that the Endotech is actually 20 minutes away from my house. So
yeah. Tell us about the visit, because your video of Endotech office trip, went viral on my YouTube channel. How was you feeling, man, when you visited the offices and you met Adam and everybody else?
I saw the passion, the professionalism. It was the first thing I did after I learned about Endotech and Daisy launching this, because I knew Dmitry Gushin from last year, actually. And he was already telling me about Endotech last year, and actually suggested me to connect my Binance account to Endotech Strategies back in 2019. So I had his phone number and I called him. I'm like, okay, so you're launching with Daisy now. Let's meet up. Let's hook me up. What's going on? So I came there. I was there 5 hours, and we talked back and forth between Dmitry and then Adam for a couple hours. And there is absolutely, I left with this feeling of satisfaction that they're real. They have a lot of clients they're already working with, and Daisy is going to put Endotech on the map in a big way.
Right.
Before that, I were like, doing things for corporations and stuff. Not, they were not involved directly like this with a network marketing side of things. They were not in this matter. Like, they were assisting other companies for trading. They're a software company, but
Right.
they never did something like this. So now, the power of the network, it will put Endotech on the map. So I'm seeing this absolutely lucrative and win-win plan for everyone involved. People who are here for the passive side and they want to just leverage the same technology that previously only available for big institutional clients and hedge funds. They can do it. They don't have to refer anyone to this project and still be on the winning side, which is amazing. And people that are networkers and they want to share the message, and we're definitely going to help you guys and assist you with that. And we'll have leadership events and calls throughout the year. There is a massive opportunity to earn millions of dollars here. I think, we are targeting at the minimum $10 million.
Funny, we were talking about that yesterday. And if you think about it, it's not that much guys, yeah, okay, with all numbers, yeah, 10 million is a lot of money. But what I'm saying is that the Complan potential just on a single spot is $198 million. So 10 million is actually only 5% of the Complan.
Right, exactly. Right. So we are conservative.
If we can target 10 million, what do you think a newbie can, like someone who's just getting started in the industry? Probably it's his first ever network marketing opportunity. It's his first crypto deal. How much do you think an average person can make here?
Well, it's hard to tell. Obviously, no opportunity is a golden spoon in the mouth that everything just comes to you. It doesn't always work out like that, no matter how great a deal is. I believe you can get a lot of spillovers from the matrix, and it was designed in a way that you need to go and earn it if you want to continually getting more spillovers and liking more levels and progress in the comp plan. But people that are going to be willing to put in the work and the effort, it's not hard to get here to $10,000-$20,000 a month or more, which is the first milestone for somebody totally new to the industry. And I think if you compare with different opportunities that are right now or there were in the past, to get from $0 to $10,000, not that hard.
I know, man. It's going to be Yeah, it's I think it's pretty easy here. In spillovers, we have been involved with Forsage obviously at the highest levels. We know what happens on the launch day, in the launch week, the kind of spillovers people make. And I was just looking at some of the numbers. Man, this is a 10-level deep matrix. Like, what do you think? How many spillovers? Like, it's just going to go crazy on 4th of Jan.
Right? It's going to get crazy. Hundreds of thousands of people, I think, day one joining. So the spillovers will be managed for everyone, and 48 hours it will be open for everyone.
No condition, so people can actually just come in with the maximum they can afford. It could be 1,000, 2,000, 5, 10,000. Get the spillovers. Obviously, guys, nothing is guaranteed. It all depends on when you join and how the network glows. But then there's a huge probability of getting massive spillovers, and then they can actually reinvest those earnings and even get to the bigger numbers.
I think that the bigger picture here is when people see the results of the trading and how successful it is throughout the year.
Yeah.
And when this is the first year and Endotech goes public and really attracts some bigger money, and they develop this next level Daisy AI technology, I mean, this will attract by itself so many more people, and the stock will be worth a good deal as well, because you're accumulating stock. That is a more longer term picture that I do believe that we are seeing history in the making right now with this company. So a $500 million first step on the trading fund, and then $1 billion, it can put Endotech on the map, doing a successful IPO. Stocks, equity will be great. And yeah, the trading itself, that especially right now in the bull market, if you take the time to learn about crypto, educate others about crypto, and gather a community around you, and then share with them, here's how you can earn, here's a Daisy project. I mean, it can be the best year of your life, 2021. Especially in the bull market we are having right now. Ethereum is almost 800 right now,
I think Ethereum is going to hit any time, man. What do you think of Tron? Because we are going to get paid in Tron. I feel Tron is $1, man. I think Tron is going to hit $1 in 2021. The thing with Tron is I've seen it doesn't run for the longest time, and then suddenly, like Ripple, one day it will start going crazy. Like in 2017, I remember it was sitting at 2 or 3 cents, and within 30 days, boom, it was 30 cents.
Yeah, I think something like that all of a sudden can happen on Tron. Maybe in February or March, like boom, we'll see all of a sudden breakout. Right now, Tron is quiet. It's quiet. If you want to get more on a safer side, just take your Tron and put them into Ethereum. Ethereum has a big fund behind it, and the DeFi space is on Ethereum. So it is
the crypto history and the cycle. I still remember 2017, the first 2 weeks of December, Bitcoin suddenly went from $6,000 to $20,000, and then the alt run began. And in the next 3 weeks, we saw Ethereum going from $200 to $1,400, Ripple hitting $3, Tron going from 3 cents to 30 cents. So guys, what you're seeing right now in Bitcoin, just wait till the alt run begins, when Trons and Ethereums and Cardanos and stuff like that start to run. Anyhow, let's shift
now. 11% up today. It's been crazy.
Yeah, even Ethereum is running, and it's just crazy. Bitcoin, $32,000. What a great way! What a great start to 2021. I mean, I can already feel the energy in the air right now. I'm in Dubai right now. The whole world is in Dubai. It feels like it's crazy out here. Hotels are like going crazy and everything. And man, I think 2021 is just going to be exciting. I see one of my other buddies here, very, very, very powerful leader, one of the top guys in the industry, made millions and millions and millions of dollars. I'd like to have him also join the leaders discussion. Chris, over to you, buddy. Chris, how are you, man? Where are you now? Spain?
Hey, what's up? What's up? Can you hear me?
I can hear you well, buddy. What's up? What's going on?
Doing great. I'm so excited by this webinar. We just can't wait for it to happen. We still have like 48 hours.
Yeah.
So those 48 hours, what I'm excited about. I have like good bad sound. Okay. What I'm excited about, I can still talk to some other people about it. You know, I still have some people I haven't hit with it, and I still have time.
I guess you're hitting the pace setter bonus on day one.
Bro, this is amazing. This thing is so huge, so huge. So yeah, the biggest thing I like from this company, Endotech, is that it's really real trading. You know, we are not used to that in the internet marketing.
Yeah.
Having this kind of product is gonna be a game changer, really. So
Yeah.
really excited. And you were saying, you know, that one account can earn 198 millions, but it's even more than that. It's only
that's just the matrix bonus. That's just the matrix bonus.
We have like 10 other bonuses, 10 other incomes from Daisy. So this is really amazing.
That's crazy, man. And the whole
yeah. So my plan is, you know, just like those next 48 hours, still, you know, hitting some people and just motivating my team, because you know, people have to be prepared. You know, they have to have their wallet already on their phone or on their computer, and to have their Tron ready, because, you know, some people, they think they're gonna join at the last minute, they're gonna buy some Trons, you know, but you know, sometimes the exchanges, they don't work, they don't know how to find Trons and stuff like that. So I think you need to be prepared, that everything has to be set up one day before.
Guys, let me explain you very clearly. It's a first come, first serve placement. The way the structure works, for those of you who are new and probably not seen the whole presentation before, it's a 3 by 9 by 27 by 81. Like, it's a 3 by 9, like that kind of matrix, till 10 levels. So you can do multiplication of 3 till 10 levels. It comes to about 88,000 people. So now you don't want to be the person probably joining, let's say, at my 10th level, and after 3 days. You want to come in as early as possible, like as early as possible. Same applies to Vitali's matrix, Chris matrix, and whosoever has invited you to the Zoom call. I'm sure it's a leader, right? You want to join your leader's matrix as early as possible, because your leader, let's say they are going to recruit 100 people, they're going to recruit 3 people, and then the 4th person is going to go below the 1st person. And like that, you know, 3 by 9 by 27 and stuff like that. So the sooner you come in on 4th, the more money you're going to make. Let's just put it that way. Also, every pack has its own matrix. I have to repeat that again and again and again.
Yes.
$100 has its own matrix. $200, now you come in, but your downline buys the $200 pack before you. Now in the $200 matrix, you can actually be the downline of your downline. You don't want to do that. You want to get maximum possible packages right from the word go, so that you don't miss out on any commissions from your team, and also the spillovers. You want to add something to that, Chris?
Yeah, so that's why you have to buy, you know, you have to be prepared. You already have to know how much you want to buy, and you have to buy all the packages you intend to buy, you know, one after the other, as soon as quick as possible. So you're gonna get qualified in all the matrices, because there is like a matrix for package 1, matrix for package. All the packages have its own matrix, so you have to buy them just, you know, one after the other. That's what I'm telling my team, and people are so excited. You know, I haven't seen this kind of excitement for an opportunity like since long time. So it's gonna be really massive. Can't wait Monday.
I think we are going to take over the market. There's nothing close to Daisy.
No, nothing compared.
Like nothing close to it.
Nope.
And while it was very easy in the past to, Vitali, this question is for you. It was very easy for people to copy some of the smart contract models in the past. But do you think anyone can really copy Daisy? I think it's almost impossible, because how do you copy Endotech?
Yeah, Endotech is the real engine behind it. It's not just money moving around. So you cannot copy this technology.
You can copy the code, probably the smart contract code, but you cannot copy the trades. You cannot copy Endotech. I'm already getting pitched on a few copycats, and just by the look of it, I can tell, there's no substance behind it.
Exactly. Yeah. This is the real disruption, is the trading strategies they have. If you take a look at some of their, did you see the results? Like they post on their official channel.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
The last one right here. I can see, for example, Bitcoin leverage 10 strategy, an annual return of 2,286%.
How much you said? 1,000%?
2,286% annual.
2,000%. Wow. That's like $10,000 becoming $200,000.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy, man. And this is going to be, guys, this is going to be completely hands-free, by the way. It's not one of those bots where you have to log into your exchange and, the bot experts you to be an expert and manage the bot and do the settings, blah, blah. No, it's completely hands-free. You come in, all you need to do, like, make sure that your Tron wallet is set up correctly. A word of caution on Tron wallet: make sure you do not give private keys of your Tron wallet to anybody. That's it. Just manage, make sure you don't lose access. You should not lose access to it. Make sure you have backups in a couple of places. You write down the seed keyword, put it in a locker, and also install the Tron wallet in a couple of phones and your laptop, stuff like that. So if by any chance you lose access to it, you have the backup in other devices and also the backup code, in your locker, and you can anytime get access. Remember, this is a 100% decentralized business model. There is no name, there is no email address, no KYC, anything like that. Your identity is basically the Tron wallet address. So make sure you take good care of that. If you lose that access to the Tron wallet, you basically lose your Daisy business. So don't be that person. A lot of people do business mistakes. Take some time out today, take some time out tomorrow, fund your wallet, prepare it, write down the codes so that mentally you're all set on forward. Let's move forward. I have one more friend of mine, powerful, top guy from Africa, again, made millions of dollars in the industry. My buddy, Ola Lekin Yakubu. Ola, you are a host. How are you doing today? Are you there?
Yeah, thank you so much, Uncle. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this beautiful opportunity you've given me and the rest members of my team. I want to appreciate Vitally too. This is the beauty of blockchain. It is said that blockchain is designed to eradicate poverty around the world. And we can see the concept of smart contracts doing this, bringing blessings to many around the world. We've just thought we've made the best of money in Forsage. Recently, I was doing a review with a couple of my leaders. I produce six figure earners in my team. 6 of them in my team in Forsage. How did it happen? And we started pretty late. And these are field workers and who are marshals on the field. And they did pretty well. It's amazing. And now here is another opportunity. Bigger capacity, bigger capabilities. It's massive. It's really massive. What we're going to do in Africa, what is going to happen to the world. This is going to be like, an explosion, financial explosion. The responsibility on our part is to protect this company. It's very important. We don't use the word investment. We don't use the word guarantee, because this company is a unicorn company, is the first of its kind. It can never be modeled, just like you said earlier on. It can never be modeled. Okay, so we have a responsibility on our part as partners to protect this company, because this company is designed to stay for a long period of time and is designed to wipe away poverty from the shores of Africa, particularly. Yeah. So we are so glad for this beautiful opportunity, and we are so excited. All the team members, I have numerous high personality in Africa who have joined our team. We have ambassadors, Ambassador Tracy, we have Engineer Calvin, we have Olu Joseph, we have Dr. Schumer, all these top guys with huge influence. We've never seen this kind of things before in Africa. Assembly of topmost guy. Just imagine what we did in Forsage. If we can produce so many people who had $300,000, who have, have $1 billion. I didn't have $1 billion. I have $1 million in Forsage, for instance, and you have, hundreds of 5-figure earners. So this is going to be, and from the day go, we are so excited about Daisy. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for this privilege you are giving us in Africa. I'm so grateful. Thank you, Vitally. You guys are the best.
Awesome, buddy. I mean, I can feel the excitement, man. I know the kind of numbers you did in Forsad. You guys were the biggest team in Africa in Forsad, and I think you're about to do 10x bigger, man, and 10x bigger numbers, 10 times more lives are about to be changed, and yeah, time for domination, Ola.
Love
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thanks, John.
Guys, I have one of my other favorite buddies, again, a top guy. I want to focus on the Zoom call, invite as many leaders as I can so that we can hear their perspective. My buddy, Nephew Hamza. Nephew, are you there, brother?
Hey, bro, I'm doing great. I miss you, bro. Man, I miss you so much,
champion? It's been a while. We did a Zoom call together.
Yeah, everything is going on great. Hey, guys, I see a lot of familiar faces here. I see a lot of superstars here. You know, we've done this before, and we keep doing this, guys. I'm gonna tell you guys something. Always listen to Anchor, okay? Because in Forsage, we did a lot of huge numbers in Forsage, and a lot of people made a lot of mistakes in Forsage, and I would not like that same mistake to repeat itself here. Why? Because when we talk about spillovers comes in first comes first serve, guys. You want to be in early, and you want to choose the top position quickly. Don't wait. Don't be like, let me test the waters, guys. You want to jump in, all right? Take risk. Don't just sit and wait, guys. We've seen this happen in Forsage, guys. We went all in and we made a lot of money, guys. We're here to make money, all right? And we're also here to help and support others as well. But at the end of the day, you don't want to be the slow guy. You know what I'm saying? Just like Grant Cardone said, you don't want to be last. You want to be first. So, guys, you that's all I can tell you, guys. And I can also advise you guys about keeping your key safe, guys. Your Tron link, you have to keep it safe. Don't share with nobody. Your 12 secret phrase, you have to keep it safe. I made the same mistake. I took a screenshot of it and I accidentally deleted it. I had to do whatever it takes to purchase. If you could remember, you know, I told you about it and you told me there's nothing we can do about it. And I had almost like 200K sitting in Forsage. I almost lost it, guys. So you guys will want to save it very, very safe. Write it down. Don't take a screenshot. You have to write it down. Keep it very safe, guys. And we wait in 48 hours. We want to take action. Right now, as I'm on this call with you guys, I have a lot of people sending me messages. Is your link ready? Is your link ready? People are ready to join. You know, if you are not ready to join, there are thousands and millions of people who have seen the opportunity and they're ready to jump in. Okay, so guys, I just want you guys to take action. Don't sit back. 2021, we are going to win big. In 2020, we created history. We made history on call Vitali. Every superstar on this call, you guys know what is crazy. Everybody, man, we did it and we're going to do it again. And we changed a lot of lives, guys. We created a lot of 5, 6, 7 figures. Guys, based on your own decision, that's how you're going to end. If you don't jump in, you're not going to end. If you don't go in big, you're not going to end. If you just want to sit and wait for others to, you know, do the work for you to end, you're just playing around, guys. Just the way I'm going to invest big, you have to do the same. But you have to cut your coat according to your size, all right? Don't force yourself. Do your best. Don't sit and wait. Take risks, guys. That's what I can say, guys. I'm just excited and I can't wait for this to launch so we can start crushing it and start showing you guys the screenshots of our earnings. That's where it is, guys.
Facebook is about to blow up. Hey, I
it's
made
about to blow up again.
Hey, I made $10,000 today. Hey, I made $50,000 today. It's going to go crazy.
Yeah, bro, you kill it, man. You nail it. Hey, we about to do it.
I tell you, we missed those days, bro. We got to get back to those days of $100,000 in a day.
Yeah, Vitali is crazy. That dude is a magician, man. That is gonna post like 200K. Like, whoa, bro, it's a lie. You know, people don't believe the screenshot, man, but it's real. You know what I'm saying?
No, we do videos, bro. We do videos.
Yeah, we know the numbers, so we know numbers don't lie, guys. Numbers don't lie.
It's going to keep 3.6% of all contribution tiers. It's going to be hundreds of, like, maybe thousands of transactions every day. In the
that pay setter bonus, man, just imagine every time we'll open the phone, there'll be more money. Every time. Guys, I don't know how many of you still understand what pace setter bonus is. Pace setter bonus essentially means you get a share in about 2 to 3% of entire Daisy's global sales. So every time somebody puts in $100 in the company, not in your team, in the whole company, right? every time somebody joins and puts in $100, about $2 to $3, $1.8 goes to the Pacesetter Gold, and another $1.8 goes to the next level. That $1.8, a portion of that money is going to go in your pocket if you are a Pacesetter. The qualification is simple. Join Daisy, sponsor 24 people, and total frontline volume is $128,000. If you do that for the rest of the life, this is not a one-time thing, for the rest of the life of Daisy, you are going to keep making money every time a sale happens in the company. That blows my mind away. Like, you will literally be opening you will not be able to sleep. Let me just tell you that. It's like right now, every time you check my phone and price of Bitcoin now, whatever is 32,000 already. Like, I know I'm not sleeping tonight because every time I open my phone, I just made more money because Bitcoin keeps on going up. In the same way, every time you will open your wallet, hey, another $10, hey, another $20, another $40, it's just going to go crazy. So make sure, do whatever it takes, especially to all the leaders out here, and just give it your heart and soul. January is historically, in the history of network marketing for 100 years or 50 years, January, February, and March are the biggest months. Whatever was 2020, whatever challenges you face, X, Y, Z, that's all history. Okay, everything in your life till this time is history. What you have in front of you is a bright and a glorious future with Daisy. So make sure you don't sit on this opportunity. Make sure you're not the guy who says, I wish I worked harder. I wish I got involved in the beginning. No, it's not the time to wish. It's time for massive action starting today, not from post, starting today. After the Zoom call, I'll make sure the replays go out as fast as possible. After the Zoom call, you want to start calling like my buddy Chris is doing. You want to start calling everybody you know, 10, 20, 50, 100, 200, 500, 1,000 people. Share the opportunity, share the message, and just basically all out massive action. I'll move to the next leader, superstar, all the way from Malaysia. Let's have Asia in the house. When it comes to network marketing and when it comes to leadership in Southeast Asia, I think this guy is one of the best. Mr. Sifu Sham Azli Sham, over to you. You are a host. How are you, sir?
Yeah, good.
What's up? What's happening? What time is it there in the night? You're always up.
Now is 1:40 a.m.
1:40 in Malaysia.
Yeah.
Great. Sifu, good to have you on the call. What are you excited for, Daisy, man? What's happening?
Yeah, we are just waiting for the launch. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm preparing some training material for my team.
Right.
Definitely, I'll shoot a few videos to simplify everything so that the common people can follow the program. That's how I do in whatever the online business.
Yeah.
So I think you are going to make a hell lot of money after this.
It's going to crazy, man. Sifu, you have been in the industry longer than me, 20 years plus. I know every single company you have joined. Like, I don't want to take the names, but you have been a Blue Diamond, a Black Diamond, a Crown Ambassador. You have a lot of experience in the industry, both good and bad. Tell me, why do you like Daisy? Like, what is it about Daisy which excites you?
Yeah, the background of the company, number one, it looks very stable.
Yeah.
What we are looking for is something that is stable, and it can be, a long-term business model. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, to build the business is not a problem, but we want a company to be sustainable. That is important. And the Complan, I don't have to mention anything. It's fantastic. That's all. Yeah, we want to make money. We have the best plan. Then just go for it.
Yeah. Guys, I love numbers. I love mathematics. And man, this Complan, I'll do a Zoom call someday only just on the Complan. And we're going to talk deep about this Complan for 2 hours. Let's just say there's a lot of money to be made. I mean, 198 million is that's just the matrix bonus. Your top Pacesetter bonus, this bonus, that bonus, infinity bonus. It just goes crazy. It goes crazy. Let me see who else I have. I see Champion Latoya, Bitcoin Queen. We have never spoken before on a Zoom, Latoya, but I know you're a rock star. You're obviously a part of the team. Just made you a co-host. Would love to share some of your thoughts. Latoya, are you there? This was totally unexpected for her. Latoya, are you here? Nope. All right, no problem, guys. Vitali, anything in closing you want to say, buddy, to everybody, to 300 plus people on this Zoom call?
I just say, you know, it's great that you have such a great leadership team, you know, and we're going to keep you posted with any update, with everything going on. I'm very close to the leadership in Endotech, and this is right now the time to take massive action to, like Ankur said, you know, connect with your people, go to the people that you know, create messages on social media, create your own pre-launch groups. You know, the more action you're going to take right now before we launch, the bigger momentum you'll have upon the launch. And when you have this big momentum and you have bigger results in the first week, then you can use those results and it will help you attract even more people and have more results. So the momentum is very key. So yes, the people that already, you know, took the whole months of December and they took action, and they are, you know, an advantage. But right now, if you're the first time hearing about this, then today, today is the day that you start taking action. Prepare for the launch, set up your Tron wallet, load it up with Trons, and stay close to the announcements, and do not miss the webinars. Yeah, be part of this amazing teamwork that we are putting together. Maybe do your own webinars as well. There is so much that we are going to have. Like I'm going to have some kind of interactive presentation available to everybody in Daisy. It would be awesome. Sometime maybe by the end of this month. We'll work on the best tools possible to help you guys. This is just the beginning. Once we launch and we'll have the back office and everything ready, then it's going to like be crazy.
No time, guys. Between me, Vitali, Simon, Becky, what you are getting is basically, and all the other amazing leaders you are hearing on the Zoom call, it's like years and years and years of network marketing experience. So when it comes to tools, resources, like we got it all covered. Let's just say that, okay? My tech team is working on an internet marketing system. Should be ready in about 2 weeks from now. So you all will have your own free lead capture page, a mechanism, autoresponder follow-up emails. Vitali is working on an interactive presentation, a lot of webinars, Zoom calls, trainings on internet marketing, offline recruiting, marketing, all that kind of good stuff. So all of that stuff will be there. Don't worry on that. All you need, like it's the saying, we can take horse to a water, but we cannot make the horse drink the water, right? So we're going to give you the vehicle, the tools, the resources, the work you still need to do. That's about it. Thanks a lot, Vitali, for your participation, buddy. And enjoy. No more leverage trading, though.
No more. Like that.
No more leverage trading. Chris, any final words, buddy, you want to say to everybody?
Just, you know, I'm just waiting impatiently for the start. You know, guys, get ready. If you never used to use Tron wallet or buy Tron, do it today. Try to do it today if you still haven't got some. And just get ready and buy all the packages you can buy just from the start, because it's gonna benefit you. It's not a sales pitch. It's gonna just benefit you really, really in a bigger way. So I'm just excited, really, really cool to see all of you here. Vitali, I don't know if you remember me, we met in London in 2014, I think, at Shakir's mastermind.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so this amazing opportunity is really, really beautiful. And, you know, let's just put an end to 2020. I know it's already closed, but to the energy of 2020 and do something even bigger.
Crazy, man. Thank you, Chris. Guys, I see one more industry legend on this call. I hope is available for a few words. My buddy Mike So, all the way from Singapore at 12 in the night. Mike, are you there? I just saw you on the Zoom. I just asked to unmute.
Hey, buddy.
Mike,
how
what's
are
up,
you, man?
What's up?
Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, love the
Hear your
energy,
voice
man.
in 2021.
Sorry?
I said, good to hear your voice in 2021, second day of the year.
Yeah, man, the best time of the year, man.
Best time of the year to make money. Yeah, you're all set to make a
Yeah,
lot of.
man, it's crazy, man. We're waking up and like, oh my God. Like,
Yeah.
I think a lot of people in 2020 is their worst time of their life, but for us, it's like the best time of our life.
Correct. Correct. I think financially we did well in 2020 actually with the whole smart contracts and overall network marketing industry. I think is growing by leaps and bounds with Zoom calls and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think our time has come, and I think this is great. And I mean, we are very familiar with Endotech, as you know.
Yes,
So we've been.
Mike was one of the leaders I was referring to in the beginning that we are very good friends, like for the last few years now, worked in multiple projects in the past. So he told me also, like you have some experience with Endotech already, right?
Yeah, I think we have a lot of experience with Endotech, and we personally engage them, to trade for us too, and they've been delivering very, really good result. I can attest to that. It's like Endotech is the real deal, and normally people will not be able to get access to them, but with this, I think this is really helping ordinary people to become extraordinary, and you go right on the wave. And I think really smart way to use smart contract to do all this thing. I think the metric wise, I think you're the expert in a metric. I think looking at that, oh my God, that is really what you call like law of scarcity.
Yeah.
That will drive people, and I think it has a balance of both. Able to earn passively, and if you are a good recruiter, I think you can do even better. That I got to learn from you from the metric. I'm not very familiar with metrics. Yeah. But I think with this, something that you can show like Endotech with the leadership here, I think this is a done deal.
I know, man. I mean, with the whole matrix spillover effect combined with passive income, which means 100% retention rate, and the branding of Endotech and the leadership which we have attracted, like, man, 1,000 leaders are ready to go started like in 48 hours. 1,000. I'm talking about industry legends.
Yeah. I mean, I still have like people hitting on me like, hey, have you heard about Daisy? I say like, yeah, from day one. From the day one. Even some of the I just don't mention it. Some of the top person in that this setup was like, hey, are you in Daisy? I say like, yeah, from
yeah. No, it's crazy. Yeah. I was approached by like,
man,
it's crazy. Yeah.
Thanks for getting us in, man.
Awesome, Mike. Any closing words you want to say to the audience here based on your experience? How should they prepare for the launch, and how should they take this month of January? What kind of action should they take?
Yeah, I think if you are looking at this, for the first time, or you have not have a home run in network marketing or in the crypto space, probably this is your home run.
And all it takes is one home run to change your entire life. All it
takes.
Yeah,
I mean,
one home run. That one deal where you make your first million, and your whole life changes in this industry.
Yeah, and once you can, once you experience one home run, you can repeat the second one and the third one, the fourth one, and you have 10 home run. That's the whole idea about this whole thing.
I think so many people are about to make their first $1 million in 2021 with Daisy. I can feel it. I can almost see it in front of my eyes.
Yeah, I think with what they have put together, this is like the most perfect thing you can ever expect. Like a dream opportunity. We always say dream team, but this is like a dream opportunity.
It's a dream opportunity with the dream team, with the dream timing.
Yeah, dream team, dream opportunity, dream timing. And stop dreaming, take action.
Yeah, that's a good one. Stop dreaming. Absolutely. Mike, thanks a lot, buddy, for your time. I know it's late in the night. I'll let you go sleep. And thank you, everybody, for your participation. I know it was a little longer Zoom call than usual. We have been going for almost 2 hours here. We still have 260 people here. The message is simple. Daisy is a super hit. Market has said that. All you need to do is your part. The game starts in 48 hours from now, 1 p.m. GMT time. which is I think London time, 1 p.m. UTC. The links will go live, and they will be live via leaders. Okay, you will not be able to join directly from the company website. So no need to rush or anything like that. Just wait for the links from the person who invited you to the Zoom call, who has shared with you the DAISY opportunity, and who's your friend and with whom you want to work. Okay, so wait for the links. Everything will be handled, and prepare your Tron wallets. And let's get ready. We will be doing these mega Zoom calls once a week, where you will be able to attend and at the same time invite your teams. We are rolling out the best internet marketing system which the world has seen, and also like amazing presentations, all the materials. We got PDFs in like almost every practical language. If you don't have the links, ask me later, or check out in one of our groups. You will get the PDFs in all different languages: English, Spanish, French, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Indian, all the separate languages. I know Jeremy and Vitali, they're working on presentations, like video presentations in different languages. So all that good stuff is going to be there. Thanks a lot for your time. I know it's the second day of the year. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. All the leadership here is excited. We are going to take DAISY to the moon. Enjoy the Bitcoin price rise. Thanks a lot for your time once again. See you all on 4th. Bye-bye.